Hey guys, it's Joa Gaming and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be responding to YouTube's most recent and dumbest feature that they want to add onto their platform. But before I say anything else, I know this is a little bit old. I'm still talking about it because I want to, and I want to, just in case some people haven't heard about it. I want to get that extra views. So this video is unlikely to get, above 100 views, alright, because, this is pretty old. But I'm talking about it anyways because I love making videos. So, oh well, I'm just making it and there's nothing else that in the world that is going on to talk about. So I'm just going to make a video about this. Also, 95% of you are not subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I do videos like this every single day. And if you don't like my content in the future or you dislike me in the future, you guys can always unsubscribe, alright? Subscribing is not a permanent thing. But I guess we should get right into it. So YouTube tweeted this out on the 30th of March and said this: in response to creator feedback around well-being and targeted dislike campaigns, we're testing a few new designs that don't show the public dislike count. If you're part of this small experiment, you might spot one of these designs in the upcoming weeks. Example below. Creators, you'll still be able to see the exact number of likes and dislikes in YouTube Studio for views. If you're in the experiment, you can still like or dislike a video to share feedback with creators and to help tune the recommendations you see on YouTube. Okay, well, yeah, a lot of people were not happy. That's where I'm just gonna put it. A lot of people are super upset about this. And you know what? Understandably. And the thing with the like and dislike ratio, yeah, you know what? It can definitely ruin somebody's mental, well-being and mental health. But the thing is, these are the same type of people don't take criticism or, or take their feedback. They feel like, oh, they're being hated on. And the thing with criticism is the criticism is supposed to build us up. Of course, you're going to have some people which are dislike campaigns, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's say that, you like the dislike ratio. It's like a rating system with it's basically a rating system for YouTube videos. Just imagine if, restaurants, businesses didn't have a rating system and they hit all the the negative views. You know how bad that'd be? And then, and you know what? That's kind of, it kind of pressures content creators to be able to create better content. And to make sure that their content is the best so they don't get any dislikes, right? Like, imagine in a world where dislikes don't exist. Somebody can create some awful content, clickbait content, and nobody can tell. Nobody can tell that video is clickbait or anything else. That. You know how we can tell that a video is BS? It's because of the like-to-dislike ratio. And you know what? I'm going to bring up one of my old videos as an example. I have a video that is dislike ratioed pretty hard. So I'm going to show you guys that video. I'm going to leave links. And it actually got dislike ratioed because of it. So the video I made is called how to get sub bots. And I said, hey, this is a joke, an April Fool's joke. I think it was an April Fool's joke, right? I don't know. I had some friends at the time, some really toxic friends at the time that told me, hey, sub bots are actually, and they've been accusing me of sub bots. So I actually played it off like a joke and I told them how to get sub bots. And if you tell the likes and dislike ratios, I got dislike ratioed pretty hard. And that's because I made a video that it was clickbait, basically. Even though it was kind of a troll and I said it was a joke, it was still clickbait and it was kind of, I don't know. It showed me as a content creator that I should not make videos clickbaiting people. I shouldn't make videos seriously, alright? I shouldn't be making videos where I clickbait people. And you know what? This is a perfect example. You know what? Maybe if the dislike button didn't exist, I would probably be making videos similar to this still. That's all I'm going to say, because you know what? If it wasn't for all these 220 people, I would still making, maybe clickbait content, alright? Dislikes motivate people to be on the right track, alright? So they provide a rating system. Can someone get depressed over dislikes? Absolutely, alright? But at the point where if you're worried that if you're letting a number influence your life or ruin your life, then you really shouldn't be on YouTube and you really need to get some help, alright? That's all I'm going to say. I know YouTube can be mentally rough for people, and you know what? I've been on my few roads. There's a few times where, hey, you know what? I don't feel well, and YouTube has made me depressed. Well, not really depressed, but it made me upset and stuff and made me want to not do YouTube. That's absolutely understandable. So yeah, and now what else that YouTube talks about is dislike campaigns. if I'm being completely honest, I don't really see a lot of dislike campaigns. Does it happen? Absolutely. But in my experience, I never have dealt with, you know, dislike campaigns. The closest thing I can ever experience was the dream stands. All right, the dream stands, they dislike ratioed my video. And let's be honest, dream stands are dream stands. All right, they can't accept opinions. All right, so of course they're gonna dislike ratio my videos. All right, so they don't know what. So that's kind of the closest thing to, you know, what's it called, to dislike campaigns. All right, and it won't even count that as a campaign. Doesn't happen where people will get all their friends and family and they would go out and they would try to dislike a video. Absolutely, it does happen. But this new feature you're adding in won't totally stop dislike ratios. All right, the people are still gonna like, hey, I don't like this person, let's get all our friends to just dislike bomb it. Even though that the public people won't be able to see it, normal viewers can't see it, the creator will still see it and still get pressed. So there's no reason to do it. And you know what? I think this is just a reason YouTube wants to slowly remove the dislike button, because people get offended when they see a dislike button. Even a single dislike, they'll get upset over it. All right. And you know what? Like I said earlier, dislike buttons. Like if you're sensitive over a number on YouTube, like if you're sensitive that if numbers on a screen, on a computer screen or on your phone screen are gonna make you upset, make you depressed, make you ruin, if it's gonna ruin your day, then maybe you shouldn't be on YouTube. Or maybe you need to take a break from YouTube and come back. Because you know what? You shouldn't be. Because those numbers are supposed to make you, motivate you to be on the right side, alright? So, at the end of the day, dislikes are supposed to be a, you know, a rating system, and to help creators become better people, like what happened with me with the dislike situation, with the subbot situation a few years back, alright? But anyways, guys, this is just my opinions. If you guys have any other thoughts, just leave me alone. Let me just message me if you guys have anything else. And on the looks, I think I should have said this earlier before I said all the outro stuff. But yeah, YouTube actually took back their statement. YouTube is like, yeah, never mind. We're not gonna, you know, disable dislikes. And you know what? This is a kind of the same thing that YouTube's already been doing. Like they already don't allow. They turned off the display for, you know, dislikes for comments and shorts. So it's kind of a thing that they've already did. But honestly, it's still a stupid decision, and dislikes are pretty important. And you know what? I wish dislike buttons exist on other platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. You know what? If a dislike button existed for Twitter, it would get so... there would be a lot of dislikes. Their tweet would have gotten dislike ratioed. That's all I'm just going to say there. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. And remember... I'm so close to 3,000 subscribers, so if you want to support me, please consider subscribing. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and see ya. Peace.